Hello everyone, John88 here, another Star Wars figure review, and this time it is QTKT from the Clone Wars. And yeah, she was part of D Squad in the I think I forgot what the episode's called, but it's probably just called D Squad or something. Here's a nice sideways view of our little droid friend in the animation. And a little curious with this one because I'm pretty sure this is kind of like an amalgamation of the animation character, the droid, and then I believe these on top, because you can obviously see they're not there in that picture. And I believe the original kind of inspiration for this droid was I'm pretty sure it was the 501st Legion, the group that kind of goes around the country, nationwide, international, I'm sure. I believe one of their droid builders, their daughter was going through cancer or something like that, and they built, it was R2KT, I believe they called it. And there was, Hasbro did release a droid that was, to honor that as well. It was, in special packaging, I believe. And then they did have a droid 6-pack that did include this droid. It has, the caution stripes on it and everything. I did have that before. I did sell it, though, because I didn't like the sculpt that those droids were built on. It was, it was just a little weird the way the heads worked. They had this telescoping thing, and just wasn't a fan of it. But yeah. One thing I wish that they would start doing with these droids from the Disney parks is they always neglect to do painting around this little eye socket thing up here. You can see this is a Hasbro one where they do paint that panel in. So, I mean, especially on one like this, it kind of just, breaks up the pattern a bit too much for me. And you can even see on here. I mean, they were smart for this one and kind of didn't do it over there either, so it makes sense right there. So, it's good on you, Disney, for thinking to do that. But this is from the media, so it's you want it to be as accurate as we can be with them. But, yeah, looking good. Got paint all over it. I've noticed that some of the heads recently aren't quite sitting down as much as they could. There's usually a slight little gap, but this one's not too bad. But yeah, there's paint all over her right here. And being and they did do the cables on the feet on this one. They do skip on that sometimes just because these legs were... They use them on when they used to have the droid building stations, and they did them like this so that you wouldn't mix up the right and the left. So this way, all the legs were the same, whether you put it on the right or the left side. Because they originally had them like this at those stations, and I'm sure tons of kids were screwing it up, and parents were going and complaining or something. I don't know. All sorts of stuff probably happened. Yeah, I mean, we've even got the little extra details here. So yeah, definitely nice little paint job. And if you're curious, inside it's just silver. They do have fun with it sometimes. I don't believe this one is gold. Nope, this one was purple on the inside. One of them is gold and stuff, but yeah, it's fun when they do little interesting colors in there. It would have been cool if they did a metallic pink or something. That would have been cool. Yeah, she's looking good. Paint all around. We got paint, here. Paint there. Tons of paint hits. Paint hits all over this. And the eye's nice and shiny. Sometimes they use a little matte paint, but nice and shiny here. So that's awesome. But something else came with QTKT, and that would be this arm here, and this is the only piece of the extra Build-A-Droid that I have. because I missed out on the first one, and I wasn't, what was the second one? It was, it's escaping me what the second release was, but, I was going to get that, but I wasn't, like, super sold on the character, I believe, and I believe it was a protocol droid or something. Oh yeah, I believe it was a different colored one of these, like the same body. And I brought this guy out just to show you that. And you probably won't recognize him at first, but this is the same droid, but it's just got a blue arm now. But yeah, so that's one of the good things, is like if you get the piece, you know, you can at least have some fun doing stuff like that. So it's not a complete loss, but yeah. Thankfully, you know, I'm not devastated that I'm not going to get a blue protocol droid. It's whatever. If I get a few of the pieces, you know, could also just sell them after the fact, but, yeah, so I missed out on that one. I forget what color it was, but, you know, it'll come to me eventually after the video, and then it won't matter anymore. Yeah, even got like a little, you know, kind of dark pink right there. Looking good. It's a great looking droid. And they also came with a little trading card thing. And yeah, this one's interesting because this one, the picture that they do have the little caution stripes on the top, so maybe it was a different appearance that she popped in it. I didn't do my research. I've watched the Clone Wars, but you know, can't remember every little detail. Yeah, it's got a little, didn't know it was there with Ayla Secura though, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, nice little card that I'm not going to do anything with, so just going to sit in a bin somewhere and collect dust for the next 40 years, probably. Yeah. You collecting these? Are you lucking out? Are you getting all of them? I wish I got the first droid, because it was like an actual like on-screen droid. It wasn't astromech. I'm probably going to skip out on the next one, just because it's very like small droid. I know it's from like Solo, but it doesn't seem worth the price to me, just because they did bump these up to $20, up from like, I mean they're originally like $12, and they bumped it up, I think, to like $16 or something. So now they're doing like a flat 20 for them, and then, you know, you can't really get free shipping with the Disney store, because, or like the free shipping is like you spend like $85 or something. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But so yeah, so it's almost like $30 for one of these, which is pretty steep for an astromech droid. I know I did get a pretty sweet card and a pretty sweet right arm, but doesn't quite you know, make the pill that much easier to swallow, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I'm probably going to pass on. I think the next one is the smaller droid from Solo, and then there's Grief Karga's droid after that. I think I'm definitely going to try and get that one. And then the last one is B2 Emo, which I already have the previous one they came out with, so I'm going to pass on that, and then I'll have, you know, a right arm and probably like a left leg or something, and that'll be about it. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this video, though. So go follow me over on Instagram, JohnRunner88 over there as well. I let my followers know when I post new videos and everything, and I do, like, you know, extra pictures that I post over there as well. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.